But the context for today is one of refuge. And I feel like that is a recurring theme that's very important for us right now to be able to ride the waves of what is happening around us and perhaps within us. In Buddhism, refuge is a fundamental quality. The three jewels in Buddhism that we take refuge in, there are three jewels, or Triratna is the Pali word for it. And the first is taking refuge in the Buddha, which has to do with the Buddha as teacher, as basically the enlightened being that instructs us how to kind of free ourselves from suffering. The second refuge is the Dharma, are the teachings themselves, that the teachings provide a holding space, a refuge for us, that there is always a response possible to whatever we are coping with from within the teachings of Buddhism. And then the third refuge is Sangha, or community, the spiritual community, that when we gather together, we're participating in cultivating a refuge together. We may be seeking refuge. We may find great comfort just when we get on these calls. I know I do. It's wonderful for me to see you all. And it feels like a refuge for me because we can dive into things in a really authentic way. If you have questions or things you'd like to share, the table is there, the door is open. So, and hopefully in ways that really matter to everyone. And so, the idea of sangha or community is vitally important, so that we don't feel like we're holding everything by ourselves, and that there is kind of a way through together by holding things together as a community. And as we often practice, at the end of the guided meditations, I will occasionally talk about the jeweled net, how part of our practice, one of the benefits of practicing together, is to be reminded that each of us has these aspirations and that we're doing it as a community and sharing the benefits of our practice with each other. And ultimately, together with the power of this one heart and this sort of single-minded aspiration for well-being and freedom from suffering, that then as a community that goes out into the world too, and it's much stronger that way. And that on its own is refuge.